Hello again to my podcast, and today's episode will be episode 2. And if you're new around here, then, well, I don't really know what to tell you because this is just kind of basic podcast where I like to talk about everything and anything. I like to focus on one main theme per episode so that it's not all too much stuff down your throat. Pause. Too much information down your throat at one time. It's very chill. Just listen and respect my opinion. So the theme of this episode will be basketball. More specifically the NBA. And the title of this one is the most exciting player to watch from each NBA team. Yes. The key word there is most exciting, because I'm only going to be naming one player. I'd love to name more, but probably the most fun player to watch or to look forward to or to get the most excited for, I don't know how to word it, from every single NBA team. One player from every NBA team, and this is in my opinion. So without further ado, let's start. In the Eastern Conference, Milwaukee Bucks. I think the obvious answer here is probably Kyle Korver. Just kidding. Totally kidding. It's obviously Giannis. Because he was amazing last year. The best player on the team. And they didn't really get anybody new. I don't think that's a big impact anyway, my opinion. So Giannis is my choice for the Bucks. Now the Raptors. This is fun because, it would be Kawhi, but he decided to leave and go join Paul George on the Clippers. Crazy, right? But for the Raptors, I'm picking Pascal Siakam because the dude's a beast. He might get most improved because he has improved greatly. He has helped on that championship ring. He did great things for the Raptors last year, and he is doing great things this year. And without Kawhi, they are 14-4 right now. On what's the date? They're 14-4 on November the 30th. Also, the Bucks are 17-3 right now, which is pretty damn good. So, Giannis is carrying that squad, and Pascal is the main dude for the Raptors. So my pick would be the Raptors. Pascal for the Raptors. Now for the Heat, I'm picking Jimmy Butler. He wanted to leave the Sixers to go carry the Heat, which I'm not mad at him because I kind of saw it coming. The Sixers didn't really have enough money for him. They had to give someone the boot, had to kick somebody off the team, and that guy was Jimmy Butler. And it paid off for him because he is carrying the Heat, and they are 13-5 right now. So good job, Jimmy Butler. So my pick is Jimmy Butler for the Miami Heat. For the Boston Celtics, my pick will be Kemba Walker. Now, he just got traded to the Celtics from the Hornets because the fans wanted him out. Not in a bad way, but for his own sake. Because Kemba has been so loyal to the Hornets, even though they're bad. I think he's only had one playoff year, and they were a bad seed. They were like a bottom seed. They weren't good, and then they lost in the first round. So Kemba Walker's my pick for the Celtics. Now for the Sixers, it's gotta be probably Joel Embiid because he's the best player on that team. I mean, there's a lot of guys you could be excited for. You could be excited for Tobias Harris. You could be excited for Ben Simmons because he's working on his jumper. You could be excited for Joel because it's just freaking Joel. He's just a beast. Arguably the best center in the league. I'm not saying that, I'm just saying it's arguable. It's close between him and Nikola. So yeah, Joel Embiid is my pick for the Sixers. Now for the Pacers. Actually, I'll pick two guys for the Pacers. I'll pick Victor Oladipo and Miles Turner. Now, Victor because he's just fucking Victor, but also Miles Turner because he is a young, low-key beast. And that's it for the Pacers. The Nets. They're, I'd say the most, for me anyway, most exciting player to watch or look forward to for the Nets would be Kyrie Irving, because KD's out, so you can't pick KD, so I'm going with Kyrie. He just left the Celtics to join a low-key super team on the Nets. Okay. The next is the Magic. Now, there's two dogs on the Magic. Aaron Gordon and shit. What's his name? Vucevic. Center. But also you could say fuck. You could also say oh Christ. The point guard. Damn it, I can't think of his name right now. Or maybe you're weird and you go Mo Bamba. But I'll say Vucevic because he's pretty, he might be the best player on the team. That team, even though They're an 8th seed right now. The players suck. I'm gonna be honest, Aaron Gordon's sucking, Vucevic is sucking, and people who you didn't expect to lead the team are leading the team, so I guess Vucevic is my pick for... Oh, Mark Fultz. Mark Fultz is the guy I was thinking of, the point guard. You know, you might still believe in the young fella. You might pick Markelle Fultz, but no, I'm picking Vucevic. I'd love to say Aaron Gordon, but maybe, man, not this time. Now the Hornets, damn, there isn't a lot of people on the Hornets you should be excited for, but surprisingly, they're low-key fun to watch because they've hit buzzer beaters and they have had close games. So I guess the guy to watch would be, what's his name? Terry Rozier. Yeah, he got traded for Kemba Walker. Yes, Kemba Walker. And he might be the best player on the team. Yes. So, the Wizards. Oh, the Wizards. You could pick John Wall. You could pick Bradley Beal. You could go with the rookie Ryu Hachimura. But, I don't know. They're just one of those teams that have that good duo, but that's really all they have. So they have that phenomenal duo, but they just don't make the fucking playoffs, or they might barely make it, which sucks for John and Bradley. But is it just me, or is John Wall kind of declining over the years? I don't know. It might just be me, but I guess I'll pick Bradley Beal. I don't know. Now for the Pistons. Oh God. There's two players I love on the Pistons, and that is Blake Griffin and Andre Drummond. And I am going to pick Blake Griffin. Now the Bulls. They suck. I'll be honest, they suck. But they're low-key fun to watch because of a man named Zach LaVine. He's tearing it up, and that's exciting for Bulls fans. So Zach LaVine's my pick for the Chicago Bulls. Now the Cleveland Cavaliers. Christ, I could go on about this team because I love this team. But the man this year, damn. There's so many people you could say, like any one of their starters you could say, but I guess it would either be the young fellas of Colin Sexton or Darius Garland, or the OG beasts being Kevin Love and Tristan Thompson. So, eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I'll say Kevin Love. I don't know. It's either Kevin Love or Tristan Thompson, I think. That's tough. If you can only pick one, that's tough. Now, the Knicks, I mean, there's two guys. The two guys are R.J. Barrett and Bobby Portis. No, not Bobby Portis. Shit. I sound stupid. R.J. Barrett and Julius Randle. And, I'll say Julius. I don't know why. I might disagree, but I'll say Julius. It'll be our day soon now. Now the Hawks. I don't really need to say anything. I'd love to say Vince Carter, but no. It's Trae Young. Easy. Next. Okay, now the Western Conference. Now for the Lakers. First off, I want to say the Lakers are fucking 17-2 right now, so that's crazy. But for me, it's LeBron. You could say Anthony Davis, but no, I'm saying LeBron because he's a beast. The Denver Nuggets. It is Nikola Jokic because he is a beast. The Clippers. What do I say for the Clippers? Kawhi or Paul George? Now Kawhi is the better player, but I don't like Kawhi. But realistically speaking, besides all of that, I'll just say Clippers and move on. The Rockets. Now, two guys. James Harden, of course, and Russell Westbrook. But I'm saying James Harden because he's just freaking James Harden. He's a beast. Now, the Mavericks. Wow, the Mavericks. Very impressive season, might I add. So far, they're 12 and 6th, a 5th seed right now, and they're playing phenomenal. Luka Doncic is balling. He's playing like Giannis out there. He's a beast. Also, Kristaps is a very awesome addition. But I'm going Luka for the Mavericks. Now the Utah Jazz. You could say Rudy Gobert. You could say Mike Conley. But screw it, I'm going Rudy. Defensive beast. I'll go Rudy, screw it. The Timberwolves would be Cat. Now you could say Andrew Wiggins, but no. I'm gonna say Cat because Cat's a freaking beast. Now the Phoenix Suns, awesome years so far. 8th seed right now, 8 and 10. Very good years so far for the Suns. You could say DeAndre Ayton, but no. I am saying Devin Booker because my God, he's carrying this squad. He's carrying the Suns team crazy. Devin Booker for the Phoenix Suns. Now the Kings. You could say Buddy Hield. You could say De'Aaron Fox. But I'm going De'Aaron Fox. I'll go De'Aaron. On the Trailblazers, you could say Damian Lillard. You could say CJ McCollum. You could say Carmelo Anthony. Or if you're feeling weird, you could go Rodney Hood. But I'm going Damian Lillard. D-Lil for the Trailblazers. Now the Thunder. You could say Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. You could say Steven Adams if you're weird. You could say Chris Paul. But it's honestly close between Chris Paul and Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. But I'll just say Chris because he's an OG. So Chris Paul for the Thunder. Now the Spurs. You could say LaMarcus Aldridge. The OG beast. But I'm gonna say DeRozan. Why not? The Pelicans. You could say Lonzo. You could say Brandon Ingram. You could say Jackson Hayes. You could say Zion. But even though Zion's injured right now, I'm still saying Zion. Because he is just that hyped up. Now for the Grizzlies. Shit. Grizzlies fans, not a good year. That might be the one team that you just don't want to watch. You might want to avoid the Grizzlies this year. If you're a Grizzlies fan, you might think otherwise, but God, I don't know who is on that team. I don't know any good players on that Grizzlies team. Oh, Ja Morant, maybe. So Ja Morant for the Grizzlies. And last but not least, the Warriors. You could say Clay, but he's injured. You could say Curry, but he got injured and they're sitting him. You could say Cauley Stein if you're weird. You could say Draymond if you're weird. But I will say D'Angelo Russell. So that's it for this episode of the most exciting player from each NBA team. Most exciting player to watch. If there's one guy you like to watch on a certain team, it'll be that. And that's it for this episode. Hope you liked it. Hope you found it interesting, maybe. If you don't agree with one of them, tell me your opinion. What's your favorite? Tell me your favorite team. Or tell me something basketball. Or tell me an idea for another podcast. I don't know. I don't care. Just say whatever you want. Have a fantastic day. My name's Caleb. And peace.